Like they've introduced me, my name is Duna Rabai, and I am here right in Gaborone, Botswana. Halala forever, guys. I am so excited to be here. I'm honored and I'm really humbled that Inos, asked me to come and share some motivation with East Africa and of course the SADC region. And obviously, guys, when you are requested to do such a task, the first thing that comes to your mind, you want to excuse yourself, you want to give reasons that you can't do it. Like those negative thoughts, they come. So, but I'm glad, I'm grateful that God gave me the courage to be here. Halala forever. And yes, I am a Sapphire manager in the business, and I'm also a wife to Mr. Rabai. Together we have 4 kids, and they are the reason we do forever. And by profession, I'm an environmentalist. Not that it matters here and forever. Profession, they don't matter. What matters is your mindset. What matters is your positivity. What matters is you, not your qualifications. So I'm going to be sharing with you how to stay motivated during hard times, because wow, we are going through the most. We are going through the most. And before I get further into my presentation, let me also appreciate the East African region for doing, these updates, these recognitions, and doing the best in order to help Africa qualify for Eagle. And like you said, sir, Mr. MC, it's not easy. It's not easy to qualify for these incentives. So it needs somebody who is mature enough, somebody who has made a decision that they are going all out. Hard times or not, it needs that kind of a mindset. So even the work that you are doing, it shows that indeed you guys are going to Pattaya. You guys are really going. So I don't know who wants to remain behind, because I, for one, I don't want to remain behind. I want to go to Pattaya. And let me also mention this, that I had opportunity to travel to Pattaya through Forever in 2019. I wasn't a qualifier. I was a guest for my sponsor, Halala Forever. My sponsor is none other than number 1 in Botswana, Susan Motswanageng. So when she asked me to be her guest, I was blown away. I was super excited. And that was the first time for me to get out of Africa. That was the first time for me to go overseas. And I couldn't keep calm, guys. So when you are given opportunity to travel with Forever, do your best. Don't say, I have money, I can take myself to Pattaya. Here it means you have earned the qualification, you have earned the promotion. And it also means that apart from that, the company is taking you, you are also making money. You are also changing other people's lives. So it is very important. So guys, I started this business in June 2018. It's not long ago, 4 years ago, and I started very excited. And within a very short period of time, I remember in 5 months of doing Forever, I became a manager. I felt like resigning at that time, but I had to wait to get to the level that will make me, easier to resign. But just achieving that level of manager, it changed everything for me. And 11 months of doing Forever, I managed to resign. I managed to retire. I managed to kick my boss. I managed to fire my boss. How awesome it feels to resign when you want, at the time that you want, when people are still dragging themselves to work, when people are going to work with painful and bitterness and not liking what they're doing. So I am one of the privileged to be given such an opportunity by Forever and being able to do it full time. So I am a gracious full-time mom. I'm able to take my kids to school. I'm able to take them from school to do the pickups and also watch them, when they do school activities that I couldn't do it while I was working. In fact, I remember the first time I went to my second daughter's school. She was still at reception by then. So when I visited, her teacher told me the other students, they're actually surprised because they know this one doesn't have a mother. This one, her mother, she doesn't have a mother because they've never seen the mom. And it pained me to the core that I've been robbing my kids, you know, their life. I've been robbing them that excitement. And she's been labeled that she's an orphan. She doesn't have a mom while I am busy at Basjon. But then I say thank you to Forever. Thank you for giving me opportunity to love my kids and to even bond with them. And when I was in the business, I learned how to build business wide and deep. This is very, very important, guys. As you are running for your eagle, because you've been reminded here that we are only left with 6 months. 6 months of closing the incentive. And I know that many of you might just scratch the idea of qualifying for Pattaya. Maybe many of you are already demotivated. Many of you, probably you have taken yourself outside the qualification. So tonight, I'm bringing you back by fire, by force. We have to do this together. We have to do it because you don't know how your November is gonna end like. So when you build wide, when you recruit every month, when you build wide and deep, going to your second, third, fourth generation, it's key in building a sustainable business for yourself. And even for me, I'm even operating with people who are on 6th generation and even beyond, because I have learned that people that you introduce in the business, they easily leave the business, but they bring you diamonds. So guys, go deep. Go deeper. Go and check your next generations. Don't say those people, I don't know them. Don't say I didn't bring them to business. Hey, the managers will take care of them. This is your business. Some of us, when we became managers, and I remember when I produced managers, I thought when you have produced managers, you will never experience a situation of somebody not doing 4cc. When you have produced leaders and manager, you'll never experience somebody not even buying stock or people quitting the business. But I was shocked. I was traumatized to see that people, even at manager level, they can leave their businesses. So when you don't go deep, your business will suffer. Because in this business, people will come and people will go. So you won't be frustrated when people go, because you are building wide and you are also building deep. And let me also inform you that I managed to qualify for all Forever incentives. And Forever incentives, guys, is money. Forever qualifying for Forever incentives. It's pocket, ching, ching, ching. And that's what Rexmond said, that people are sad, people are sick because of an empty wallet. So the fact that you are not yet qualifying for incentives, or you are not even pushing for incentives, even your wallet is empty. So the advantage of pushing for these incentives, guys, ching, ching, ching. I love money. Money makes you, I don't know, but it changes everything. Even the love at home, guys, it changes. It becomes hot. So when you're broke, everything falls apart. So level 2 chairman's bonus qualifier, we got our 3rd check this year, and we ended 2021 at 5,000 cc. And being a VIP, when you travel on Global Rally, guys, you are given that VIP recognition. You have opportunity to go and attend elite events because you are that VIP. So don't only push at the minimum, push even at the highest or at the maximum. And guys, I was also fortunate to qualify for GLT. I've been there, guys. So when I talk about tough times, I know what I'm talking about. When I talk about CC's dropping, I know where I have been. Qualifying for GLT is one of the best things that could happen to anyone, and you should have it in your vision boards. You should have it in your goals that one day you need to be there and stay for good. And 2020, I was surprised to be recognized as #1 team retention in Africa. And it meant that whatever that I'm doing in the corner, whatever that I am doing, I am touching lives. The system is able to see. So you may be there and not feeling that you are being recognized. You may be out there and feeling that maybe your sponsor, they don't congratulate you enough. Guys, the system will pick you up. The system will congratulate you. Your time will come. For now, keep working. Keep your hands dirty. Keep your hands in the trenches. That's where the work is. And let me move further to the topic of tonight. Stay motivated during the tough times. I know a lot of us here as leaders, we have experienced, leading teams that are not motivated, where you are the only one who is speaking, you greet people and they don't even respond, you respond to yourself. Where the energies are low, and today is worse because we are in the world's economic meltdown. Like the economy of the world has been crumbling down. Every business has been feeling the negative impacts of what we are going through. There are wars, and we are dealing with inflation. We are dealing with diseases that don't even have a cure. So all these things are affecting us. And just last year, even the deaths of COVID-19, they were just too much. And these are people who are in business, whom you are working with. These are your leaders. These are your team members who are affected. And then you also, as a leader, you are affected. You are affected. And unfortunately, many of our team members during these hard times, they've also closed down. They've also shut down their businesses. Because when others leave their teams, when they feel they're alone, they don't see the edge to keep pushing. They don't see the edge to continue with the business. They forget that they signed the form alone. They forget when they said yes to forever. They didn't have a group of people. They said yes to forever to change first their lives. So we are here today, and we know that we are going through rough times, but we need to have the skills of navigating through these tough times. We don't want to be giving excuses that, COVID is here. We don't want to be giving excuses of economy. We don't want to be giving excuses of inflation, because other people are still smashing incentives in these hard times. So you, as a leader, what are you doing? Because remember, the storms, they are for everyone, guys. Challenges, they don't choose. They are for everyone. They have no exception. So if you are expressing challenges and you decide that you are going to keep low levels of motivation, and you decide that maybe, or you think that maybe even your sponsors, they don't feel what you are feeling. Everyone is going through the most. I know my sponsor is going through a lot, and I can't come with my baggage and bother her and be another storm on top of her storms. So I need to be able to navigate and bring solutions. And we also know that the challenges, they bring the best out of us. Challenges, they bring the best of us. They bring the best out of us. And if you are not going through the challenges right now, they are coming. If you are not getting out of them at the moment, maybe you are getting in the storm. But the fact is, we are not going to run a business that is only going up. We are not going to run a business that is going up. We need also to know that during tough times, how do we navigate ourselves to make sure that we don't lose the torch? We need to be equipped. We need to do this for ourselves. That is why we are here every month, and we appreciate this initiative. And I also want to say, because of this platform, there was a time when I attended, and the leader who was presenting was saying that in East Africa, they actually target to close the check together with Eagle, same time or in the same year. During the qualification period of the check, January to December, you aim at closing your Eagle manager. And that is something that I really loved, because I've been closing my Eagle qualification at the end of the qualification, at the end of the qualifying period. I've been doing that, and it's been painful. But then when I decided that I'm going to do it together with the chairman's bonus, I see it working, because I'm running parallel with these initiatives or the incentives. Excuse me, leaders. So I am excited that this month I managed to close my 2 supervisors, because I don't want to be running like a headless chicken during January and April. I know it's painful. I know, I've been there, guys, where you are not sure if the supervisor is going to close or what. So it's best to do it while there's still time, so that even if you make mistakes, you can correct them within the qualification period. So guys, storms will pass, things will get better. Things will indeed get better. No storm stays forever. So if we do like things, then we can actually accelerate and grow during these tough times. We can grow our businesses even during these tough times. We can continue to smash incentives. And what you are doing, guys, we see that people are qualifying, people are working, and we too can do it. Even you who is still sitting or struggling at 12 cc, you can do it. While you are still at 20 cc, you can push for 30, you can push for 50, you can push for 100. And that's what we are saying. And the challenges that we are going through, they lead us to elevation. We will not grow if we don't go through challenges. Challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. You forgive me, leaders, I have cough. So you need to understand that is the challenges that makes life interesting. If we were just moving smoothly, we wouldn't even having this presentation. We wouldn't be having this platform. We wouldn't be having this initiative. We wouldn't think. We wouldn't be creative. So the fact that these are tough, it engages your mental capacity. It grows you. So do not despise these times. I know they are bad. Sometimes I cry, even myself. But I need to wipe those tears fast. Because in forever, we cry 2 minutes and we carry on. We don't cry forever. If you cry forever, the forever train is moving. It doesn't stop for anyone. It moves. So now is the time to take massive action. It's time to take massive action for our businesses. We are 6 months away from closing. You need to panic now. You need to treat the 6 months, not even 6 months, because December people are going on holiday. January people will be complaining of low business. People will not be back, fully back in business. So you shouldn't even count those months in. You should take them out if you want to work and do your business and not be disappointed. So when you go through the challenges, you don't play victim. You take responsibility. You take responsibility of coming and showing up. You don't think that this is happening only to you. We are all losing people. We are all losing, or we are all facing challenges. I don't know what challenge you are facing, guys, but the fact is, each one of us here, we are facing something, but we don't play victim. And utilize your situation to grow you. Utilize your situation to be the best experience for you, to take or to bring the best out of you. Some of us, probably we didn't do live sessions. Some of us, maybe we've just been playing. Some of us, maybe we've just been doing a few conversations daily. But then the situation needs to challenge you to do more. Because people out there are looking for you during these hard times, during these painful periods, during this recession. People are looking for alternatives. People are looking for plan B. People are looking for something on the side. So if you stay in the corner, If you cry in the corner, you are going to miss the opportunity to grow your business. This is time to wake up. This is time to take action. This is time to view yourself accomplishing whatever that you want. Don't focus here in those challenges. See opportunities. And I want to mention that, guys, all of us here, I don't know how many we are at the moment. We have been designed by God. We have been created by a higher being. And when God created us, he created us to succeed. We are his products. We are his products. So God never created anything for failure. So if we fail ourselves, if we play small, if we think small, we are doing it deliberately, because our sponsor, our creator, he wants success for us. He actually put in us the DNA of success. So for people who just came from Mexico, from their Eagle Manager retreat, they are not special than you. They are not peculiar than you. That could have been you. So take opportunity and seize the moment and understand that God is doing this business with you. He is with us. You are not alone. We have been made in his image. And your creator, my creator, he wants me to shine. He wants you to shine. He wants you to impact others. He wants you to unleash that potential that you have kept. So you need to search who you are. You need to identify your gifts, because during difficult times, when people leave you, when you feel like you are alone, that is the time to focus on you. That's the time to build your skills. That's the time to see where you are lacking, so that the best can come. And you also get to see who is with you in this business. Because guess what? When we go through tough times, people will just stay for a short period of time, because they think that the storm stays forever. And people also, they think they are going to come back when the storm is over. Guys, don't act like chickens. Don't act like small birds. Act like the eagle that you are, the eagle that faces the storm. We were created and designed not to occupy space, not just to occupy space. We have been created for a purpose. We have been created for a time like this one. If God wanted you to be alive during the time of Noah, you wouldn't be here. You would be. Your time would have passed. So don't despise the challenges of today. You are here at the right time, at the right place. You are indeed what the world needs today. So if you are not doing your part, you are robbing the world who you are. You are robbing someone what they could have benefited from you. Because remember, your gifts are not for you. They are for someone, to build someone. And it feels good. It feels so fulfilling to know that someone made it because of you. So this is our time, guys. This is our time. So don't exit the business and say you come back. This is for you today, to tackle the issues of today. And when you bring the best out of you, people would appreciate you more. People will enjoy you because you did not rob them of who you are. So next time, guys, you are called to this podium. Next time you are called by someone or a manager to go and inspire them or inspire their teams, find it in your busy schedules. Maybe just one person would say, because of your story, I made a decision to come back. Because of your story, or even because of your voice, or even because of how you look, I just saw music and said, wow, I'm coming back to the business. You never know what is in you that will make someone to be back in business. Now, what will help you to be motivated during the tough times? Guys, it's focus, it's clarity. Know what you are doing. Because When there is clarity, there is focus. People who are not focused, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they want. They are all over. And focus gives you energy because you know what you want. And where focus is, energy flows. So where is your energy? Where are you focusing? Do you want the eagle manager? Because you're not just a manager. You are not just a manager with a pin. You are eagle. You are soaring. So if you want to soar, you need to have clarity and focus in what you want. Then the energy will flow towards what you want. So be crystal clear on what you want to achieve. And that is the true motivation. We can come here and motivate you, but the true motivation is internal. It comes from within. When we leave this place, true motivation should remain in you. When times are tough, when there's no one to motivate you, when there is no 5 a.m. club, when there is no platforms like this one, what motivates you? What keeps you? It's clarity. It's focus. It's knowing what you want. Knowing what you want for your family, knowing what you want for yourself, knowing what you want for your parents. And that is very, very important. So you also need to do that by having a vision board. Vision board is not for kids, guys. Vision boards is not for babies. Vision board is not for people who have no idea of or who have time. Vision boards is not for people who are bored. Vision boards is for people who have clarity. Vision boards is for people who wants to be focused. So do you have EMR in your vision boards? Do you have it? If you don't have it, go and put it clear. Go and have pataya all over your rooms. Have pataya in your screen. Have it so that it bothers you because you want to be eagle. And you'll be eagle for the entire year, guys. For the entire year, you'll be eagle manager. So even if the trip has passed, we are still soaring eagles. We are not just managers. And we are focusing on the next eagle. We are focusing on developing other eagles because forever is about developing leaders. So if you can also visualize what you want, if it's in the mind, you can touch it with your hands. It's very, very important, guys. So do you see yourself winning eagle? Do you see yourself going to Pattaya? Guys, you need to prepare your passports. You need to fill it. You need to prepare even your luggage bags. You need to prepare everything. You need to research about Pattaya. You need to see yourself there. When you do that, the energy that comes in you, it will drive you towards there. You may be thinking that you will not make it. Guys, you can do it. It's 6 months. It's a draw. If you haven't been doing okay, this is the time to take up your socks. Someone this morning was saying forever is a forgiving business. Forever is a forgiving business. If you haven't been doing things right, you are forgiven. Forgive yourself too. Don't stay in past mistakes. Move forward so that you are able to get to the next level. And also, guys, you need to realize that what we say with our words and also what we think with our minds is too powerful. It's magnet. What we think, it's a seed that we are planting. And when we verbalize, guys, we are going to accomplish what we say. So what you want with your mind, what you want with your words. So your everyday language should be eagle. When you have people around you who are not talking eagle, that's a wrong crowd. That's a wrong group. If they have eagle, if they don't have eagle in their cards, what are you discussing? So thoughts are things that come into existence. So if we are thinking eagle and our energies, our focus is into eagle and our words is into eagle, we will make it. That's why we are here at this time. And it's Friday. People are out there maybe celebrating. People are out there partying. But we have deprived ourselves. But we have sacrificed this time so that we can have clarity, so that we can focus, so that we can motivate ourselves, so that we can, channel ourselves in the right path. And it will be awesome to see each other in Pattaya, to say, because of you, I made it a point that I qualified to Pattaya. Because we see each other here. We see our comments. We see people. We see your names. As the screen has been going through, we saw your names. And seeing you there, it means we know each other. It means we are brothers and sisters in the business. It's awesome to do this business, guys, with clarity, to do this business with focus, to visualize what you want. And when you do that, you fuel yourself to achieve your goals. So your motivation is your clarity. Your true motivation is your clarity. Your motivation is not someone in the next door. It is within you. So what makes you to stay long enough is knowing what you want in this business. It's knowing why you are doing or why you are pushing your business. If you know it, you will stay long enough. If you know it, you will not complain. If you know why you are doing this, you will be excited. Even when you have not met your target, you will be excited. I believe you can see the slides. I'm sorry if you are not able to see the small font, but what I want to say is also to put more effort on the clarity, that when you have clarity, you will make clear decisions on who you hang around with. Your associations, they matter. You don't want to play with your time because you know time is your life. It is very, very important where you spend your time, what you watch, what you read, and you become jealous of your time because you don't want to waste any second of it. Because anything that doesn't support you, anything that doesn't support your mission is not for you. Therefore, you should detach yourself from things that steal your peace, things that steal your focus, things that steal your clarity. And when I'm talking like this, you need to engage your mind. What is it that is taking your mind? What is it that is taking your clarity? What is it that is taking your focus? What is it that is not for you? It can be friends. It can be old team members who are not putting in the effort, who are always complaining, who always want your assistance, who don't want to do things on their own, who want to be helped from A to Z. When are they going to learn? When are they going to do things, on their own? So when you have clarity, when you can visualize, that is your vision, is going to pull you into the future. So you also need to have those affirmations. I recently bought an affirmation book, and every day before I face the day, before I sleep, I talk those affirmations. I say them loud. Affirmations on health, on success, on business, on my kids, on everything. I speak things as if I already have them. I say I am a soaring eagle. If I want a sapphire eagle, I say I am a sapphire eagle manager. So you need to verbalize it. You need to affirm it. And from today, don't just say I am running for eagles. Say I am an eagle manager. And that it has a way. The universe has a way of making sure that you achieve that. And you need to have all these motivations around you, in your car, in your house. You need to have people speaking life into you. And when you become obsessed with motivation, when you become obsessed with positivity, when you become obsessed with what you want, that's what you possess. Unlike people who are obsessed with negativity, that's what they achieve. That's what they get. When you start your new month and you are complaining, that's what you are going to get, negative results. So the other thing that I want you to do, guys, is writing out your emotions or your feelings of how you are going to feel if you don't achieve the things that you said you want. Remember, you have clarity, you have focus, you know what you want, you have your vision board, you have conceptualized everything. So if you can write down your emotions of how you feel when you don't accomplish that, when you don't achieve that, how will you feel? What are those goals? And what will happen if you don't achieve those things? Maybe it's your kids. You want to give your kids more time. Maybe you want to give them a better holiday. Not holiday when they go to the farm. Not a holiday when they go to grandparents all the time. When they go for proper holidays. But then when you ask yourself, what will happen if I don't give my kids this? Maybe you have promised your kids, your family, that you are going with them to Pattaya. Guys, how will you feel that you have disappointed them? Document those emotions, because you need to be connected with your emotions. So it's either pain or inspiration that will make you to push your business. The fact that it pains me to see all my parents suffering, it makes me to push this business even when I don't want to. It makes me to push the business or to show up even when I don't want to, even to do the things that I said that I'm scared to do. It pushes me to do them. When you see your parents not okay, but you don't have the money to take them for better health facilities, it's painful. When you see your kids going to the schools that you don't want, when you see yourself staying in dangerous neighborhoods, when you see yourself staying in places that you don't want, guys, how does it make you feel knowing that you have a vehicle that can help you to achieve the things that you want, knowing that you can also one day build massive security properties where you can take your family, where you can never worry about thieves coming inside your house or coming inside your home? But you have the right tool. You have the right vehicle in your hands. So you need to document those. And every time you feel demotivated, every time you feel low, go back to those notes. Make a connection with them, and quickly you will take up your business up. Quickly you dust yourself and you do the business. So your pain is a push for you. So the other thing, guys, you need to be intentional about your association. I've also mentioned this before, that it is very key, because your association is who you become. So sometimes it's not about what you need to know to get to the next level. It's not the skills that you need, but who do you need to know to get the different results. It doesn't have to be physical knowledge of people. It can even be online, following successful leaders online, copying their tips, copying their daily activities, doing what they are doing. It can help you to get you to the next level. It can elevate you, because every time you are associating yourself with that person. So it can be online. And this nowadays, online is the way, guys. Don't say I don't have mentors. Don't say I don't have the right people in my corner. We all have them. We all have access to them. Even here in Africa, we have leaders that we can follow, who inspire us day in, day out. When we see their achievements and you look at yourself playing small, you are like, guys, I need to pick myself up. I need this kind of association around me. Now you need those people, because when they push you, people who will not allow you to play small, people who will not allow mediocrity, they will help you to get to the next level. They will unleash your potential. So if you have leaders, guys, who they constantly ask you about your next promotion, don't take it in a bad way. Take it in a positive way. Don't take it as if people want you to work for them. We are leaders here. We understand what it means to be a leader. We understand what it means to run a network marketing business. So we are in the business of pushing one another to greater heights. That is why we are here. That is why we are here, leaders. That is why we are not saying we are not benefiting anything from East Africa. When East Africa wins, Africa is winning. Africa is winning. We are winning as a whole. So you also need to keep a success environment. You need to be around things and places that constantly reminds you why you are pushing. I remember earlier in my network marketing business career, I used to visit showrooms the car dealerships of cars that I wanted. When I was feeling low, when my car was giving me problems, I would go to those places. I would get inside the brand new cars. I would feel it. I would feel like this is mine. I will smell the new car. So you need to be around places that ignites you, that gives you fire. Even in these challenging times, go back to those areas. They will remind you how you used to push this business. They will remind you where you are coming from, and they will give you the energy to keep pushing. So the other thing is, guys, the cycle that we keep, it can keep us caged. It can keep us bonded. It can keep us in the same place over and over, day in, day out. Year in, year out, you are in the same place. So don't be afraid to leave that cycle of stagnation. Don't be afraid to move away, to detach. This is you. And you know there is so much potential in you. So when you are with your circle, or even today, even tonight, you need to assess that circle that you have. You need to ask yourself, what is your association doing for you? What kind of energy are you getting from your association? Does it give you a high vibration? Do you feel motivated? How do you feel from people that you hang around with? Do you feel drained? Because you need to remove people or environments that are taking your peace. You need to fill yourself, guys, with people who will help you to get to the next level. We are almost there. We are almost there to close the incentive. So we don't even have time to entertain negativity around us. So you need to have association that will lift you up. That is very, very important, guys. That is very important. That is key, to connect with people who will push you. I remember someone was saying to me that, you know what? I wish you could have pushed me back. You could have pushed me harder, because if you could have pushed me harder for this, for that incentive, I would have applied myself. But at times, it's because of the associations that we allowed ourselves to hang around with. So if you know someone who unleashed the best in you, be around those people. Speak to them. Hang around those people. And what I'm saying, I know it's not new to you, but the problem is sometimes it's difficult to implement. So knowledge is not power when we don't take action. Knowledge is power. When we take action, it gives us power. It gives different results. So assess your cycle. You have been in manager level and not moving. You've been in manager level and not creating new business. What is the problem? Who are you hanging around with? Are people that you are hanging around with, are they developing themselves? That is important for you to get to the next level. So lastly, guys, you need to eliminate your distractions. Lastly, in terms of what you need to do to keep yourself motivated in these hard times, you need to eliminate your distractions. What is taking your focus? What is distracting you? You know it. You know what takes off your eyes from your business. So you need to block those things that don't save you. Sometimes those things, they are internal. Sometimes those things, they are internal. Maybe it's your attitude. Maybe it's your bad attitude, guys. If it's the attitude, if it's you, your behavior, that is not saving you, that is robbing you of getting to the next level, you need to change. This is you to make the decision. Because I don't believe people will just be in forever just to observe others, just to clap for others. No. We are also here to smash incentives. We are also here for our families. So if that attitude, you know it, if it doesn't save you, the attitude of I can't do it, the attitude of that I can't serve, the attitude of saying this thing is too low for me, the attitude of saying I don't know how to do things, the attitude of saying I need to be perfect in order to start doing things, that is blocking you. That is blocking your success. So you need to start doing things that will help you to get to the next level. And you need to block things that does not save you. If it's that attitude, guys, you need to work on it. And what will help you to work on your attitude? You need to feed your mind with the right food, with the right mental capacity. You need to fill it with the right. You need to deposit the right things to your mind to change your attitude, to change the old you, because the old you will not get to a new level. The old you will remain there. So if we want new levels, if we want new promotions, if we want new recognitions, we need to leave the old us back. We need the right attitude for this business. So the attitude of having, of doing things as a matter of urgency, the attitude of having a sense of urgency in us, the attitude of saying it's not done until I win. That's what we need. That's what we need in this business. So playing small is a wrong attitude, guys. And I know sometimes we don't think the things that we do, we are playing small. Some things we think it's okay. Sometimes we don't even see that we are playing small. So when you expose yourself to people who are doing well, when we expose ourselves to people who are excelling, we get to see this attitude will not save me. Playing small will not save me. And forever, when you play small, you only clap hands for people. Later on, you become frustrated and you just watch. When people are being celebrated, you wonder, where are people getting the energy? It's because you allowed the bad attitude to reign. You allowed it to take territory in you. So we must fire the wrong attitude that is dominating in me, that is dominating in you. We need to have the millionaire attitude, the eagle attitude. The eagle attitude, we know it, guys. We know how eagles are focused. We know how eagles have clarity. And we know how eagles soar above the storms. So if we have that attitude, I'm telling you, you'll make it. You have clarity, you focus, you feed your mind with the right stuff, you visualize, you check your associations, and you eliminate the distractions. You keep yourself above average. You keep yourself above average, and you are going to attain above average results. Now, guys, as I end my presentation, I don't want to go without sharing with you what Forever has done for me. It's just a little accomplishment, but I am super grateful, because if it wasn't for Forever, I wouldn't be here. If it wasn't for me to go for those eagle managers, if it wasn't for me to keep pushing, even when things are hard, to keep motivating the team, to keep bringing in people, these houses will not be there. So we have gifted our parents, guys, with this beautiful, beautiful house. And when people pass in the village, they come to our place. This is my in-laws house that we built for her. When people pass there in the village, they come to our house. They ask if we have accommodation, because they think it's a guest house or a lodge. They don't think this is just an ordinary residential. Because of Forever, when you push the business, it has a way of giving you what you want. So imagine if you don't push and your parents still stay in the same house that you were raised in, the house that you can't even, that is tired of being renovated, is tired. It needs, it's tired of being refurbished. It needs a new thing, a new building. But you can do it if you push your business. We can do it if we start from Eagle, because Eagle is the foundation of achieving everything in Forever. So guys, we have gifted our parents with this, and this one is for my mother, and for most of the people that I come with from the village. They know that we were raised in an extended family. They know that where we come from, we were staying with aunties, with cousins, with grandparents, with uncles, where you don't have your own private room. So I know that my mom also grew up there, and that's where I grew up, and that's where I was raised. That's where I got married, and it was only through forever. Guys, I worked for 10 years. I couldn't even give my parents, my mom, her own house. But up until I started to do this business, I was able to, we were able to construct this house. It's a 5-bedroom house, all in suit. And having the thought of my mom having a place where she calls my yard, my home, giving her opportunities that if it wasn't for forever, she was going to die in poverty. So I'm an eagle. I need to raise an eagle family. So I'm grateful that forever has not only allowed us to travel, forever has changed our families. It has changed us in remarkable ways, guys. And just recently, we were able to take my mom to India for medical attention. And because of forever, if it wasn't for this business, my mom, I don't know where she would be by now. But it was fulfilling to see forever paying flights and medication for my parents, to be able to afford medical care for my parents. So as much as you are pushing for incentives, as much as you are pushing those 30 cc's, forever is bigger than that. Forever is big, guys. It will give you things you never imagined, and it will elevate you. It will take you from the dust to levels. And also, recently or last year, we managed to buy ourselves this brand new Range Rover, the 2021 Range Rover Sport. Imagine, just me, I haven't even turned 40, but forever has given us something that was just a dream. I don't know what is your dream car, guys. I don't know what is your dream house. I don't know what you want. I don't know what is in your bucket list. But having opportunity to sit down and have a custom-made car, it has given us fulfillment. It has shown me that anything that I want in the world is doable. And this is just the beginning. We just started the business. Imagine if we stay longer in the business, building others and helping others to have their own dream cars. Imagine what they will accomplish. Imagine what they will attain. This was able to happen just in 3 years of doing forever. We got this car cash, and it was 1.4 million, and we don't owe it. So when you are experiencing difficulties, when you are experiencing challenges, financial challenges, and you don't owe anything, everything that forever has given you, you sleep, guys, secure. You have security because you know this is yours. And also this business has also given us another extra source of income. Guys, we are property owners. We are landlords. We are able to have income, extra income, and we are even going big and big into property because we have seen that forever is legacy. When you take this business serious, it changes your life. People that loved us when we began this Yellow Scoop business, people who loved us, they are now bowing to us. When some of them, when they see us, guys, they change ways. They don't want to face us because they are where we left them when we started the business. They are where we left them. And from where we started the business, we have made so much accomplishment, even growth, personal development. Some of us, we didn't know how to operate Zoom. We were super scared. How does this thing work? But here we are. We are being fueled. We are growing every day. And this opportunity, we can never, never take it for granted. So I want to challenge you guys, that is only 6 months of focus. 6 months of focus and hard work can put you 5 years ahead in life. We are only 6 months away from closing the Eagle Manager. It's not only about the trip. It's not only about Pattaya. It's about getting ahead. What you will be able to accomplish in 6 months. Something that you could have accomplished in 5 years. So it's amazing. 6 months of focus, laser focus. Guys, at times we need to ask for permission from our families that The remaining 6 months, they will not see us. Yes, they will see that someone is in the home, but they will not see us doing or spending much time with them. They will not see us doing a lot of cooking. They will not see us doing daily activities with them, because we are sacrificing our time for them. So the 6 months of focus and hard work can put each and every one of us 5 years ahead. What you could accomplish in 5 years, it can take 6 months of focus, 6 months of hard work, 6 months of dedication, 6 months of going all out, 6 months of sacrifice can put you 5 years ahead. How will you feel? How will you feel? So don't underestimate the power of consistency, the power of desire. Don't underestimate it. So guys, we are eagles. We are eagles. This is the time for you to spread those wings. You have kept your wings closed for too long. Spread your wings. Enos has given us a platform to spread our wings. What more do you want? Let's go and meet in Pattaya, guys. This will be my second time in Pattaya. And guys, I'm taking my family. I don't want my family to remain behind, because we want to create memories. We want to create lasting memories. We don't only want to create properties and things for them. We also want to create memories that will last forever. When you are no longer there, what your kids remember, what forever activities with you or forever trips will they remember with you? So I have always wanted to also take my kids. When I saw other families taking their kids, I'm like, what is stopping me from also working hard so that I can take my family? So give your kids an opportunity to travel while they're still young. People who travel, guys, they think better and bigger than people who don't travel. For us who went overseas to Mexico, guys, we are thinking better than the people who didn't go. I'm telling you. So when you move, when you are above, when you are moving in the air, your mind should also elevate. You cannot travel for such long distances and remain the same. You can't. You can't. Your medulla oblongata should function properly. To say, if you have left the earth, to say if you have left the surface, the earth surface, and you are above, but you still remain with the same thoughts. You still remain with the same old you. You still remain with the same talks, the same thoughts, the same actions. That is not elevation, guys. When we are given opportunity to get in those flights, Greg is communicating to us. You need to level up. You need to spread. You need to spread those wins. For you who didn't go, what are your thoughts? What decisions did you make? Because you saw it wasn't only for those people who traveled to Mexico. It's not only for people who traveled to Abu Dhabi. It's not only for them, even for you who did not travel. How did you feel? How were your emotions? What decisions did you make? If you didn't make a decision to fly, guys, you will remain forever. You will remain and continue to blame your team. You will remain and continue to blame people who have long left the business. You are still holding on to them. You are still holding on to people who have only potential. If they are not willing to challenge themselves, you better move. If I don't challenge myself, my mother Susan would have long passed. She would have long got to the next person to cultivate them. So it's good that you see people traveling. It's good that you experience the excitement. That excitement should change you. It should elevate your thoughts. And I want my kids to also have this experience. I don't want my kids to start traveling while they are adults. I want to give them the gift. I didn't have that opportunity, but having it now and being able to touch my family with it, being able to touch my spouse, my husband, and he believes in the business because he sees results. When I started, he didn't see a business of value. So your family members, they don't see a business of value because you are not bringing in results, because you are keeping your wings closed. You are keeping those wings closed. You are not unleashing the potential. And they don't even trust that this is a business. You keep doing your 4CCs and they are saying you are wasting because they have never seen the results. So guys, let's act with urgency. Have panic button in you and press on them tonight. So don't sleep until you have a plan of closing your eagle. Don't sleep until you have a plan of how you are going to assist someone in your team, your manager, because Forever this time around has made things easier for us so that we can travel with only one. But don't just settle for one eagle manager. If you are a sorry manager, don't just settle for one. Go big. Challenge yourself to do more. Guys, it's been super awesome moment. I feel like talking over and over forever and ever and sharing more and more. But time is up. Time is our energy. We need to go and touch our business. We need to go and implement, because we understand that without implementation, the knowledge that we have is just a waste of time. So let's go and act, guys. Let's go and operate at a higher level. Let's go and vibrate higher. Let's go and change the atmosphere. Thank you so much for the opportunity, guys. Thank you, Mr. MC. Thank you, the audience. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.